This is an insane story that more people should be talking about. The big question is, what happened to the Davenport apartment building? When I first saw this story, I had some theories immediately. Of course, when you see something like this, a lot goes through your mind as to what could make a building fall like that. I'm going to go deep into this and show you what really happened here. Now, one of the things you need to know is there are a lot of people who were living in this building who are now saying they were scared to live in this building. They were doing anything they could to get out. Listen to this.
I'm not surprised with everything that's going on in this building. I'm not surprised this happened. I have been trying to get out. Honestly, I was just going to break my lease and take the hit. But to see something like this, you can't imagine how bad it must have been to get to this point.
So she's saying, look, the people who lived here knew there was big problems in this building. And here is the building. It's called the Davenport. This is the other side of it, the side that did not fall down. And there are so many people who have been complaining about this building, and there's a lot to really look into, including this right here. This is the permits that have been pulled on this building as of late. And while some of these show a passing grade on these different tests that they were looking at, some of them absolutely do not. For instance, they just failed this inspection right here. This was as of 5/24, so just days before the collapse. And it says in this case that there was some brickwork to be done, but they failed the inspection in this case. And also in this case, another one from, this was issued on 9/11 of 2020. And they also failed the inspection here. They said complete parapet tile and masonry flashing. I'm not sure exactly what that means, but the building wasn't passing all of the inspections it should have. And the internet is full of people who lived at this with experiences just like Katie B. Look at this 1 star. Apartments are old and falling apart. It's always dirty and it smells in community areas. Water pressure is low. Annoying air conditioner dripping sound all summer. Disgusting carpet. The windows are really drafty, so forget about sleeping on windy nights and being warm in the winter. Snow actually piled up inside my windows last winter. And don't bother contacting maintenance or trying to find anybody in the office or the lobby for any repairs. Sketchy people are always in and around the building, they said. And this is not a unique experience at all. Rent here if you want nothing but shady maintenance workers and a scumbag landlord, said Steven. This was, of course, years and years ago. This review is from 2014. And somebody else said, I lived here for 2 years and did fine for a while, but then things took a turn for the worse. First, we received a notice of late payment when I knew exactly when I had paid to find out somebody had stolen the check from the rent box. These are security issues, but they also talk about structural issues at this place. Here's the rundown of what actually happened in the response from one of the press conferences.
As everyone knows, a recap here, a little before 5 on Sunday, May 28th, the Davenport Fire Department responded to a report of a building collapse. Our crews arrived on scene and found a 6th-floor apartment complex with partial collapse at the rear side of the building. Quickly, our crews began rescue operations within the first hour. Within that first hour, we had 7 reported rescues that we had and over a dozen individuals that we were able to help out of the building.
All right, so they got in there quick. They had a bunch of people that they were able to help out. Then all of these city officials, including this guy right here, were pushing to knock this building down. People in the area started to come out and protest, and they said, no, there's still people in the building. There's still people in the building. And this guy and his friends are like, no, we want to knock this building down. Then the unthinkable happened. Some of these people were actually found in the building. Unfortunately, among them was not this guy's father. Listen to his story and tell me you don't feel for these people. Listen to this.
Where was the apartment?
It was right in the middle. It was like at the top of where it all fell down, like right at the top. You can see his clothes hanging.
So it's your dad's clothes that are still hanging on the...
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Colvin says...
That was his dad's apartment building in this place, and you could see his clothes still hanging up there. This video showed after, I repeat to you, after they wanted to knock the building down, a woman was found at one of these windows. I believe it's right here. You can see her behind the screen. They said nobody's in the building.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. She is alive.
Right there is a woman who's alive.
Go get a cop. Go get my grandma.
Go get my grandma. Look. This is now days after this occurred and after they said they wanted to knock the building down. Now, this is the most concerning thing to me so far. Listen to what officials said when they talked about this woman being rescued after they wanted to knock this building down, the Davenport apartment building. Here we go.
I want to first acknowledge also yesterday evening, a very happy event. Miss Lisa Brooks was rescued from the fourth story of the building. I am so thankful that she was found safe and alive. The immediate question I know people are asking is how did she get there and why wasn't she found earlier? I am totally transparent with you. I do not know.
I don't know. Got no clue. Have no idea. We just really wanted to knock the whole building down as fast as we possibly could. Maybe to, I don't know, cover up some of what was going on here. This is extensive damage we're talking about. It's major, catastrophic. Could it be that maybe the landlord was not doing right by the tenants in this building? And that's what led to this collapse, which is eerily similar to the one that happened in South Florida just a couple years ago at the Sunrise building? You can almost see it when you look at this. Let me know what you think about what happened here and what should happen, and if they should knock this building down, or if they should keep looking for people, which is what I think is the smartest idea given the circumstances. Thank you for watching, and if you like videos like this, facebook.com/thenewsjunkie, hit that follow button, youtube.com/thenewsjunkie, hit subscribe. Thank you.